Hello, it's 4:30 p.m. approximately, and winter has come early to the Peak District. Because today I'm here in probably the most touristy village with the most attractions in the Peak District, and probably even as well the prettiest village or the most historic village in the Peak District, possibly all of those things. And I'm in beautiful Castleton, and we're just going to have a walk round and just get a really nice feel of Christmas. Because Christmas in Castleton is very special. It is quintessentially an English fairy tale village, Dickensian, well, in fact older than Dickensian, you know. So for example, the old Cheshire Cheese here, 17th century coaching inn. It's such a wonderful place to come anytime leading up to Christmas. It's just rare to see any snow on the ground, so I thought I've got to at least try and come out and catch the Christmas lights at Castleton while there's at least a little bit of snow around. I mean, it's forecast to be gone tomorrow, but that's tomorrow. Today's today. And this is the Peak Hotel. All looking very cosy in there. A little restaurant at the side. Peveril Stores Bakery. Lots of Christmassy stuff. Really getting into the feeling for the season. So lovely. And then there's the coach house, which I think has got a post office in it. Yep. See post office there. Now, I think that building there is called Castleton Hall, and they always put on a little bit of a light show. So yeah, we might go down there later. I'm not sure if there's anything that's really going to be much lit up down there. Probably not, actually, because the main thoroughfare is through here. Bay Tree tea rooms, all looking lovely. And then hopefully we'll try and get into the tree festival in the church. But there's a primary school. It's just so lovely. And then we come to the old Nag's Head, and I'll put it on standard. And then this is the main thoroughfare with all the shops and the pubs and the cafes. With Mamtor in the distance there, probably see covered in snow. So yeah, so Castleton is famous for its very rare form of fluorospar called Blue John. And there are several shops that sell this semi-precious gemstone. So yeah, so that's the old Nag's Head. And then that's the 1530 cafe there, which is the age of the building. Here's Tilly's. I've had many a nice meal in both of those establishments. And then Blue John Gems, so obviously there's going to be lots of Christmas stuff in there at the moment. I think they probably, because it's a Friday today, yeah, they'll probably be open later on a Saturday, but they've closed this soon on a Friday. So you can see there's lots and lots of jewellery that is made using the Blue John's fluorospar that is mined only in this area. Again, this, if you, I think you can probably read that or pick up some information. Because I can't take you around the entirety of the village today. I'm just sticking mainly to the Christmas lights. So there you go. Actually, I pointed to the wrong bit when I was pointing at Mamtor. I should know better. So there's Mamtor. And then over the other side of the road, you've got the Bull's Head. And here you've got the castle. And the castle is there because it stands underneath the castle up there on the hill. Peveril Castle, one of the oldest castles in this country, or Norman castles in this country. think built around 1086. I think William Peveril was some relative to William the Conqueror. Not sure exactly of the history there, but it's all Googleable, if that's the word. If not, I've just invented it. Googleable. Oh, lovely decorations. But everywhere's just closed up at the moment, except for the pubs, of course. And one or two of the cafes are still open. That one's not, it's closed. Hello. I'm wondering which way to go first. Yeah, let's go into the market square. Just let this car pass. Here's another pub, the George. Oh, yeah. Most people are inside, around a nice, warm, cosy fire, I would imagine. Oh yes, nice fire going there. It's the kind of welcome you want on a day like today. Crunch, crunch, crunch. So I'm just going to bring you up to Market Square. Again, I shall probably come back in the summer to do, or sometime at some time in the new year, to climb up and show you the views from the castle itself, which are absolutely outstanding. And that is, or was, used to be, not sure if it still is, a youth hostel. Let's see what it says. Private residence, no parking. It's called Castleton Hall. Beautiful old building. Yeah. But here is Market Square. Which is no longer used for markets, but it's a nice little public square that people sit out in the summer and have walkers coming from every direction, just kind of, are attracted to this square here. So yeah, got the War Memorial there. Can't really see at this time of year. I'll probably come back again when I come back at some other time. I'll probably do the War Memorials then. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I love walking, as long as it's not too deep. I like walking in snow. And again, there's not much more up there, so I won't go that way. It's just so lovely. So yeah, as you can see from the sign, it's that way up to Peveril Castle. And it's an English heritage site, and I'm an English heritage member, so I can get into there for free. Oh, I don't have to pay on the door, shall we say. Ooh, fish and chips. And they're open. Oh, maybe they're not, maybe they're just closing up. Right. Now down here you may have seen a sign that said Peak Cavern. Now Peak Cavern is better known by its alter ego, the Devil's Arse. I think the story goes that when it rains heavily, parts of the cavern flood, and because some of the water gets trapped or whatever and gets pushed through, and it's, you know, it's it sounds like somebody farting or something like that. But it's also has the largest cave front, I think, in Europe, certainly in the UK, but I think in Europe. Please fact check me on that one. That's lovely. That might just be a thumbnail. Not sure. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Now here we're going over this little bridge. I'm just going past these cottages because that's a dead end, and it's not private, but it doesn't lead anywhere, so you look a bit suspicious if you go walking. And then this is Peaks Old Water. Now, I should say we're not going to go up there, but up there is Peak Cavern, the Devil's Arse, so that's up there. So yeah, but I'm going to turn round. Now we're going to walk back down, just down by the river here. So yeah. Excuse me. Had a bit of a chest infection over the past few days, so but I actually think this air is doing me a lot of good, because it's when you've been stuck in a central heated atmosphere, I feel like I need to clear my lungs out and get some really fresh cold air into them. And then we've got duckies on the river. Hello, duckies. And Riverbank Cottage, all lit up beautifully. The duck coming in just missed me there. Glad his night vision's as good as mine. Wildlife around here is very dangerous. And so we can look back up the river there. You can see the castle just at the top left. That is so gorgeous. Can it focus? I don't know. I'm going to put it on 5. I don't know if that looks very digitally, that. I'm not sure it can focus on 5 times optical zoom in these conditions. Lovely big cottage over there, or Georgian villa, more like. Then some more Blue John shops here. And it's a workshop as well, so you can actually go in there and I think, you know, either have jewellery made for you or maybe even take jewellery making courses. And then the Three Roofs Cafe. And then, hiya. It's looking very pretty, isn't it, with the snow and everything? It's gorgeous. And then this is the visitor centre. So, any information about Castleton and the Peak District, this is the place to come. Our fight for freedom, our right to roam. 1932, if my memory serves me right. Right, so that way there's not a lot more. There's like a Methodist church, and then that road goes to Winnett's Pass, which is this fantastic limestone gorge that takes you right up over the hills. But we're going to head back towards I'm going to head back towards the Bull's Head. I'm going to go past Peaks Hole Water again here. Now, I'm not sure whether the church will be open, because I think it said it closed at 5 o'clock for the Christmas tree festival. But we can at least go and have a look. and see if it's open still.
The castle. One way over the end.
And there's Castleton High Street. Picture perfect. Yeah, this has gone on for 25 minutes. I started a little bit before 4:30. So, might just be able to get a 5-minute look at the trees in the 800-year-old church. Oh, sorry, is it closed? Has it finished yet?
Get in there quick. I think it shuts at 5.
All right, lovely, thank you. Just a quick look. Thank you. Yep. Oh. Oh, beautiful. St Edmund's Church, Castleton. Hello. I know you're just about to close. If I can have 5 minutes to have a look round, yeah, lovely. Thank you.
That tells you all the trees. They're all done by different groups, local groups.
Okay, yeah.
Either charities or
Okay.
shops and things. But that's number 1, so you can work your way around.
Okay, right, that's lovely. Thank you very much. Right, I'll just film that then. But the first thing I want to do, which is what I usually do every time I come into here, is actually photograph or film this going back to 1236, is it? And all the vicars. So those are all the vicars going back to 1236. And if you notice around about the late 1300s, the names change from being French to being English. So that's Chaucer's time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I always like to have a look at that when I come in. So I think it's kind of Adam de Burrow 1385, and then it's W. Dryden, then William Hall. These are kind of classic English names. Taylor even, it's kind of, is it Taylor French or Taylor English spelling?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Right, thank you. So, I think I'm on. Don't need my glove on in here. But I can probably get a better close-up look by putting it on standard. Interesting that what you're seeing is blue. What I'm seeing is a lovely purple, so it's not quite picking up the correct colour. It is over there, but there we go. And you've got a bit of purple there, but now it's gone back to, there we go. Do I have to go really close in? Does that make it better? No. Let me move further out. Yeah, there's a little bit of purple, but again, it's still mainly blue. So again, if you do come to Castleton and you want to have a look around, please pop into the church and just donate to any of these charities that have provided these Christmas trees in this beautiful location. And because I can't really film the outside because it's not really lit up, it's very dark. There's a painting of the church. That's better. That's more. No, it's still not. I think we'll give up on that. And the other reason, although I can't get to it, no, it's not allowing it, it's covered it up. We've got an original copy of the Vinegar Bible here. I won't go into any explanations, just Google the Vinegar Bible. Bell ringing in the Hope Valley. There you go. Castleton Secret Gardens 2025. That's one to put in my diary, that one. Three Roofs Cafe, we've just been out there. So yeah. And let me just have a closer look. Excuse me, please. Smiley face was attracting me there. Sold the old barn. Outdoor clothing and accessories there. Castleton Parish Council. Careline. I think they found some really old artwork there that they're revealing. You can tell how old this church is because of how simple the ceiling is. You know, 800-year-old churches in a small rural working village like this. You're not going to have a lot of ornamentation, decoration. This isn't Lincoln Cathedral or York Minster. Only you.
It was me that said, if you want to get your shopping, you
Just go, that's fine. I mean, to be honest, if anything really happens, you just keep it so, you just get it now.
Right, I'll put that to there.
That's why you can't just go from
Lovely, thanks again. Cheers. Ta-da.
So now we don't let anyone in.
Right. I will make a donation later on via the internet. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Even though the church isn't lit up. I'll just show you that's the outside. And what are we on, 34 minutes, nearly 35 minutes. If I go down here, which is a little bit dark, I can finish back on the high street. Now I really had to come out today because it's forecast weather front's coming in tomorrow. It's going to be some heavy rain, some of it could be snow, so it could still be snowy in Castleton, but it may also all be washed away by this time tomorrow. So we'll come down this little side snicket. Back to the high street. So I hope you've enjoyed this Christmas tour of pretty little Castleton today with all its Christmas lights. It's got that real Christmas spirit, that real Christmas, proper, really want you to get involved in Christmas, and yes, feeling, especially when there's a little bit of snow around, a little bit of crunch, a little bit of frost. It's fantastic. So as I say, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. When or where that will be, I have no idea. So with that, I will say bye for now. Bye for now.